So guys, today is Tuesday. Tuesday the what? I think it's who knows what day it is. It is the 22nd. I know what day it is. And today it's another debagging. Yes. This time it's Magic Magazine. Now, granted, it's not going to be all bells and whistles. You're not going to be oohed or awed. You're not going to walk away with a greater sense of the wonderment of the world. Essentially, I'm just going to show you a magazine and turn pages. So on that note, let me get my weird ass contraption, and I will see you on the flip side. Okay, so here we are. It's time for a Magic Magazine bag opening. Like I said, it's not rocket science. These bags are pretty much useless. They just protect the magazine. Now, okay, so here we go. What is that? Okay, enough of that. Magic Magazine. Now, the one major difference between Magic and Genie is, well, physical difference between Magic and Genie is the binding. Genie is stapled, folds open like a book, sort of. Whereas whereas Magic is kind of glue. I think it's called a perfect bind or glue bind. Either way, that's open. Now you will notice a large overlap between what you saw in Genie versus what you saw in Magic, or will see in Magic. But either way, it's not a huge deal. Like I said, it's a small world. So people need to advertise somewhere. Okay, index, Ultra Thought wallet. Just everyone, like I said, everyone needs lots of wallets in their pocket. I myself, I'll show you my wallet after this actually, and I'll explain to you why I think it's a better one. Collectibles. I used to be into the collectibles like this, but in all honesty, I really don't see a need for people to have these. If you want to have something on your shelf, by all means, go ahead and put something on your shelf. But it's just, I think it's your money, and all for all intents and purposes, is better spent elsewhere. Extreme snowstorm. Let's say if it's a snowstorm in China, then let's see here. Well, that's kind of interesting. Snowstorm from any object. Snowstorm in China, if you know, is where the guys they dip the paper in the water and they fan it with a fan, and the snow appears everywhere. It's actually a good effect. I've seen a lot of people do it. Okay, the editorial. All the magazines have editorials. Sometimes there's good information in, sometimes there's not. I'll read that later. Like I said, this is the first time I'm looking at this, so basically I'm thinking out loud. Magic does letters to the editor, which is nice. I don't think too many people still mail in letters to the editor. Most people probably, post a form or something like that. And I've got the exposure up a little high so that the colors is a little truer, so you can see things. Classic correspondence. They take some correspondence from the old guys, back in the early 1900s, 20s, 30s, and 40s. Post it, dissect it, basically give you a little bit of history. So it's not that Magic ignores history. Genie, I find, is still a little more historical than Magic. But like I said, both magazines do complement each other. Collector's Workshop. Oh, there we go. There's that ring in the Zippo again. Collector's Workshop makes fantastic items, very high quality. I have a few Collector's Workshop items of my own, so it's definitely worth the money if you're going to spend anything on those. Lots of iPhone apps. Woohoo! Freely distribute. Oh. Guess they want you to make the app and they do all the hard work. Starting with the columns. Business, if I'm not mistaken. Remote control media. A lot of guys, when they do their shows, they have I forget the name of the device, but basically it's a remote control device that hooks it into your iPod or your media player, and with the tap of your ankle or whatever, how you've got it hooked up, you can make the music louder, softer, forward a track, pause, things like that. So, oh, here we go. The world ended yesterday. What are you doing tomorrow? Look at this. That's what I've always been saying. I'm definitely going to read this and let you guys know about it. And then they've got some, just like goings on of Magic and stuff like that. This, fantastic. This was, Illusionist didn't take part as in presenting. What they did was they basically, for all the people who registered, they said, here's a free download. What this was, though, this was like an online conference. Like, it was pretty much online only. It was ridiculous. It was like fantastic. So, wondering what the digital age. Oh, the DVDs. Excellent. This I might actually pick up. I find I'm leaning more towards less tricks and more of what people have to say. So you've got the DVD of the Essential Magic Conference 2010, and the next one's coming up on July there. Wow, so soon. So check it out. You guys might actually like it. EssentialMagicConference.com for all your magic needs, with the exception of Illusionist. Yeah, there's Banachek. Some more stuff. Theoretical Magic Shop. I'll read more about that later. More ads. More stuff of what's going on. More ads. People die, so it gets advertised here as well. Oh, a couple of people died. Another convention. There's a lot of magic conventions these days. So there's Tim Trono. Looks like he's lost a little weight. Looks nice and healthy. He is the guy that works with Murphy's. He's the guy who brings in new products to Murphy's to ship to all the magic dealers worldwide. Pretty much there's only a few magic suppliers worldwide, unless you deal directly with a magician. There's Murphy's Magic, there's Magic Makers, there's Tannins, there's Abbott's, there's a few big guys, and then there's people who choose to deal with the magician. There's pros and cons for each. I won't get into that now. So basically it's an article on Tim Trono, and what I'm going to assume is Murphy's Magic. Continue. The Spencers, highlighting a magician. There we go. Let's turn the page. This magazine does feel a little skinnier than it usually does. It's supposed to anyways. There we go. Keep on going. Keep on going. Magifest. Oh, Magifest is fantastic. It's just in Ohio. It's maybe like 4 or 5 hours away from us. Greg Fruin, fantastic magician. He's got a theater just in the falls outside of in Niagara Falls here, outside of where I live in St. Catharines. It's got like tigers and stuff like that. And one time at Magic Camp, actually, I'll try and track down a picture for you. He brought some of his jungle cats up to do a show at Magic Camp. So it's kind of neat, like in the middle of the woods, in the middle of nowhere, seeing panthers and a little baby tiger up here. And he actually let people see the tiger. Didn't let you touch him, but he let you watch and take pictures. But Magifest is a phenomenal convention, one of the better ones to go to. It's not affiliated with any association, the SAM or IBM or the Canadian Association of Magicians or anything like that. It's put on independently, which is fantastic. Man on Wire. Who is this? Well, what do you know? I did not know about this. What the? Okay. Apparently there's a guy doing a podcast. I usually know about podcasts and stuff like that, but I listen to a lot of magic stuff, so that's unusual. Oh well, I'll figure that out. Warren Keene, a little bit of history here. More ads. Here we go. Toast to Houdin. Chinese goblet. Chain is looped around the glass, placed in a solid cherry case, and penetration. It's what it is. It's penetration. It's pretty penetration. Joshua J does the tricks. So he's highlights some tricks, and up here you see how difficult it is. 5 diamonds versus 3 diamonds. Switching the watch. That's interesting. So here we go. Turn the page. A couple of friends of mine have actually been highlighted in here as well, so that's fantastic. More tricks, illustrations, and some of these tricks actually have videos online at Magic Pass. Magic Pass, nice. At the Magic Magazine website, so you can go on and check out there. The Cull Pass, the dreaded 5 stars. Not entirely sure how easy or how hard that will be, but I'm definitely gonna, I read it. I read all the stuff. The IBM convention over here. If I'm not mistaken, this column is about online. I could be mistaken. Ooh, coffee conjuring. Yay. Some more articles. What you do when your fly is down, I would say zip it up in this case. But lots of tips, hints, advice columns, etc. And now we come to the favorite part, the reviews. Now let's see, who's doing the reviews today? So we've got Brad Henderson, Peter Duffy, more Peter Duffy, Angelo Carboni, never heard of him. So let's see here. So we've got a book from Andy Nyman. He's always good. Scandinavian Magicians. Not sure what that's about. Magic SMS. I'm going to assume by the look of it, it's a a chat thing for your iPhone that will eventually reveal a card. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure stuff out. The Magic of David Casero, never heard of him, but it looks like it's getting good reviews. Switch over to here. Mental Killer, another iPhone thing. So, like, apparently everyone's jumping on the iPhone bandwagon these days. Industrial Strength Link. Now, I read something about this in, if you recall, there was something about this in Genie as well. In reading more about it, Richard Ostland has taken a puzzle and made it into a pretty good trick for everybody. There we go. Ultimate CSB Mat. What the hell is CSB again? Oh, Copper, Silver, Brass. Duh. So it looks like that's getting good reviews as well. An old book reviewed by Gabe Fajuri. Turn the page. Sugar High. Progress as a creator is in. There we go. So he's getting some good reviews as well. There we go. Lightning Box. Bob Kohler's got a good head on his shoulders as well. Sub-Zero. New DVD. Oh, there we go. Sadly, two heads aren't always better than one. So it looks like we're getting a lot of good reviews today. So, so it looks like this Sub-Zero is getting a few issues. Meandering Matchbox. Well, there's a lot today. Incorporation. Sorry, Incorporation, not Incaportation. The PM Card Miracle System plus Assorted Miracles. Huh, that's getting good reviews as well. Looks like it might be card marking. Another book, probably a biography. Turn the page, and it looks like, you know what? Come on, turn the page. Turn it up. Is there a page to turn? No, yeah, there is. It's in there somewhere. There we go. Static. And that's really about it. Magic Magazine was pretty thin today. But you know what? That's okay. There's still some good information in there that I'm definitely checking out later. Okay, more magazines. I always see these wooden cigars. I don't know what the appeal of the wooden cigars are, but, you know, hey. Some more stuff. The Advertiser's Index. So if you ever advertise that, you know, who did this, or say, for instance, your favorite store is, let's see, Collector's Workshop. You look up here. Oh, they're on page 89. Very few people actually take out more than one-page ads anymore. Stores. So for those of you who aren't sure where your nearest Magic store is, there's a bunch here. They got them listed. Let's see, here was one's in Canada. There we go. Toronto, Morrissey Magic, and oh, the Browser's Den is not in there. That sucks. But what can you do? And the very last page is always an old photograph, basically a tribute to Magic's past. And then, you know what? There we go. We're done. Okay, so let me just go ahead and pause this. So there we go. As we see, another successful magazine unbagging. Just so you know, here's oh, this mess. My goodness. So here's Magic. Here's Genie. I can tell you right now, Genie is definitely thicker than Magic. There's the difference in bindings. Genie's got the staple, whereas Magic has the perfect binder, the glue binder, the tape binder, however you want to call it. By and large, both magazines are fantastic. Like I said when I was talking about Genie, you owe it to yourself to at least get one of them at least once a year. The information that's contained in here is fantastic. It's nice to be able to you know, just sit down and read. Like, these things sometimes take me a couple weeks to read, just because I don't read them straight through unless I'm totally bound by, you know, gripped by something I see. But they're nice and light. Take them on the bus, you know, while you're sitting down watching TV, if something during commercials, stuff like that. Both magazines are fantastic. What I might do is I might go ahead and open this for you next. This is the linking ring. This is the redheaded stepchild of all Magic magazines, in my opinion, and I'll explain more on that later. But until then, I'm going to let you go. Just so you know, quick update. Actually, you know what? Update will be in a different video. Talk to you later.